Thanks.
And joining me now to discuss the chances of us getting home for the holidays and getting a deal is Senator Conrad, who has been the budget chair, of course, and involved in all of these negotiations for 7 years now, Senator. Is there light at the end of this tunnel?
I think there is. There needs to be. You know, what a mistake it would be to kick this can down the road. The markets wouldn't accept it. We all know that the most distinguished economists in the country have said if we do that, we're going to go back into recession. We're going to see unemployment rise to over 9%. We're going to see an economic slowdown. That would just be a serious mistake. Look, we have a chance to get this right, to do a big package on both sides to negotiate up, so that the Republicans accept the president's revenue, the president accepts the Republican spending cuts. You put it all together in a package, you save $4 trillion, and you get the debt going down, and I believe you'd spur a tremendous economic spurt.
What are you hearing as to the possibility of a grand bargain? You said earlier that you thought it was even possible. I know so much work has been done, but is the debt ceiling and foregoing that leverage, is that the deal breaker for the Republicans?
You know, I don't think it is. When I talk to Republican colleagues, and I talk to them a lot, what they're interested in is if there is a package that includes the kinds of spending changes that they believe are necessary to get us on a sounder fiscal footing. And, you know, they are half right. The Democrats are half right when we say we need more revenue. Both sides are all right when they say you need a package that puts the two together. And you know what? That's what you see, I think, in the mainstream of political thought in the Senate and the House. Of course, the extremes, they're the loudest voices. They say no, no, never. And we got to get over that. This is our time. This is our chance to do something important for the country.
Can you get there? Can you make enough cuts to put on the table if you don't raise the eligibility age, let's say, for Medicare? Because that's something that one of your colleagues who's been working very closely with you, Dick Durbin, seemed to be ruling out on Meet the Press on Sunday.
Absolutely. If you don't raise the retirement age on Medicare, you can still save $500 billion over the next 10 years, which is not quite what the Republicans are asking for. It's somewhere in between what the president has called for and what they say they need. $500 billion is 4% of what we're going to spend over the next 10 years on health care. We can't save 4%? Of course we can. The discretionary cuts that are being discussed, $300 billion. That, too, is 4% of what we're going to spend over the next 10 years. We can do this. We can do it.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to interrupt. When you see the president sort of going radio silent and moderating his tone in his speech in Detroit yesterday, when you see John Boehner saying the meeting was nice, but we're still waiting to hear what the president's putting on the table, but he's clearly trying to keep the troops in, you know, sort of reined in and not have any open rebellion on the House floor. Does the mood music tell you that something real is going on behind the scenes?
Look, I'm not in the room, so I can't say with certainty, but I am very hopeful that they are making progress. And look, it would be wise on their part not to come too quickly with a deal, because that would give all the interest groups a chance to get organized and try to kill it. And we know that on the right, on the left, special interest groups are just salivating at the chance to attack any agreement. Because, look, any agreement is going to have controversy attached to it. Here we are spending 31 cents of every dollar, borrowing 31 cents of every dollar that we spend. So any deal is going to have controversy attached to it. The sooner you reveal the details, the sooner all the interest groups organize to try to kill it.
Senator, briefly, what day do you think this will come together? Not too soon, not too late, the sort of Goldilocks moment?
About Tuesday of next week.
Okay, I'll be there. I hope I'm there, and I don't see you on Christmas Eve here in Washington, Senator. Thank you very much. Appreciate your coming.